Hello and welcome to this episode of The Armourer's Bench. My name's Vic and today we're going to look at the 9mm carbine or submachine gun version of the Steyr AUG.
Below the MPI 81 we can see the Steyr AUG in its 9mm carbine conversion. Now the conversion consists of a 9mm barrel, a blowback bolt and a magazine well adapter. You see that here. Steyr's good concession to keeping everything interchangeable is that the magazine for the MPI 6981 is also the magazine for the 9mm AUG conversion. As we've seen up close, the 9mm Steyr AUG is interchangeable magazine wise with the Steyr MPI 6981 magazines, which is great. It's a proprietary magazine. If you have them, they're great, but they're expensive and they're Steyr. Now the AUG, people love them or hate them. The 9mm police carbine, which I presume is really what it was designed for, is an interesting concept. Let's have a look and see how it differs from the standard rifle. Take the magazine out, check that it is clear. Which it is. Okay, to strip, it's the same as the standard AUG. It's the barrel release nut here. And take the barrel out. It locks into the receiver exactly the same as the 223 version. And then let the barrel forward, roll forward, sorry. Release the action. Press in on the buttstock and remove the sling swivel. And the butt plate pops off. Take the trigger pack out. Must make sure that the weapon is cocked before you do that. And then push through under the disassembly bolt and let the action come forward. It's very much a standard Steyr upper receiver. Before we strip it, we have to take the magazine adapter out because the extractor stops the bolt coming out. That's the standard magazine release for the AUG is shrouded by the adapter kit, so it's a bit awkward to get out, but you can take it out. And then with the takedown catch is pulled all the way out, and then we take the bolt out. This is a dedicated 9mm upper because it doesn't have the ambidextrous ejection port. So the 9mm adaptation or 9mm carbine built as a carbine is not ambidextrous. You can't swap the ejection ports over because the bolt head isn't separate, and of course that's where the extractor and ejector is, and that flipping that left right is what causes the left right ejection conversion. This, being a police carbine built as a police carbine, doesn't have that ejection port. The bolt, what would be the bolt carrier, has an integrated face on this for 9mm. It isn't a separate bolt head as in the 223 version. So we look at that in close-up. Okay, as we can see here is the what would be the bolt carrier in the 223 version, and it has an integrated bolt face on the 9mm version. This is also compatible. It's the same bolt carrier in the 9mm conversion, which you can drop into a standard 223. The barrel doesn't have any flash hider. Typically this is a standard sort of length because it's about a 14-inch barrel. For a 9mm it's going to make it very accurate. It's threaded here for suppressors, chrome lined. The magazine adapter, well, fits in the standard magazine, but this block here stops you from ejecting the magazine adapter when you change magazines. This is the magazine release, which would take a standard MPI 6981 magazine. As you can see, it's a press and pull. The magazine adapter has an integrated ejector here, much like the same as the magazine well adapter on an AR-15. The ejector is built into that adapter. Upper receiver is identical to a standard AUG upper receiver, and the trigger pack is the same. Trigger pack is available in this will be semi and full, pull slightly, semi fire, pull all the way to rear full, and they do a 3-round burst pack as well. Let's reassemble this 9mm Steyr AUG police carbine. Take the bolt assembly, put it back into the upper receiver, back into the housing, locked in. Take the trigger pack, which must be cocked, back in, foot plate, hook it in at the bottom, like that. This thing swivel, which goes in from either side. It's the only thing that's left that's ambidextrous. Magazine adapter can now go in. Make sure it's the correct way around. Fits in just like a standard magazine. Clips in. Notice how it shrouds the normal 223/556 magazine adapter, and it's now here for the standard mag. Get the barrel. And twist to lock in place. Cock it. Standard 2-stage lousy trigger and a magazine. An interesting take on a 9mm carbine or carbine. Like I said, this one, the action body, the stock, is designed as a 9mm carbine. It only ejects from the right hand side. It's not ambidextrous. That's because the bolt head isn't swappable like it would be on the 556 rifle cum carbine. Okay, we're going to carry on with the Steyr AUG family. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Goodbye from the Armourer's Bench. I'm Vic. See you later.